All right, you love your Quest 2. It has been an amazing ride for the last 2 years. You got lots of games and you simply love it. Now, this comes along, the Pico 4, the shiny new toy, 2 years younger than the trusty Quest 2, and you're wondering, is it worth it to upgrade to the Pico 4? Now, that is the question that I'm going to answer in this video, and I can tell you it's not like yes or no. It truly depends on you. And in this video, I will tell you for who is it worth it to upgrade to the Pico 4 and to who is it not worth it. So, absolutely stay tuned, watch the whole video because all of this goodness is coming up. Welcome back to MRTV. My name is Sebastian. Hit the like and the subscribe on your way in if you're excited about virtual reality. But now let's directly go into the topic. So you got your Quest 2. It is an amazing headset and I truly love it as well, just as much as you. I was unhappy about the forced Facebook login for the last 2 years, but that's gone now. So let bygones be bygones, right? The question now, do you want to upgrade to the Pico 4? Now, let's first start with those parts where I would say like, no, it's not worth it for you. So if you don't have a gaming PC and all you do is you play the standalone games from the Quest 2 library, and especially those exclusive titles, like for example, Beat Saber or Population 1 or what else there? Resident Evil 4. And these are your go-to games. Well, then I don't think it's worth it to upgrade to the Pico 4 because these exclusive games you won't be able to find on the Pico 4. There will be other exclusives for Pico as well in the future, but right now, if these are your go-to games, then no, don't upgrade. Moreover, if you already have a huge library of games on your Quest 2 and upgrading to the Pico 4 means you have to sell your Quest 2, well, that means on the Pico 4 you will not be able to play all those games that you bought for the Quest 2 because those stores are not compatible with each other. So you will not be able to play all your Quest 2 games. So this also, I believe, is a no-go if you have to sell your Quest 2. If you can keep your Quest 2 for all the games that you have in that ecosystem, and probably you're waiting for that GTA San Andreas or some other exclusive titles, but you can keep it and you can also buy the Pico 4. Well, that's another story because then you got the best of both worlds, right? You can check all the exclusives on the Pico store, or you can buy games that will look better on the Pico 4 and the Pico 4 and simply play the old games on the Quest 2. That, of course, is the best solution. So how about all the other people out there? And I know people are watching this channel, you are VR enthusiasts. And for those, of course, the thing is, this is the more sexy hardware. This hardware is way better than the Quest 2 hardware. There's no question about it. It's 2 years younger. And well, let's have a look at it. What are the differences? So the Quest 2 has one screen. This has two screens, two displays, and those displays have a higher resolution than the Quest 2 for each eye, for sure. So that is better. You get a higher resolution visuals. Also because you have two displays now, you have real IPD adjustment. So the displays and the lenses will move. And that is very important for people who don't fit into these three positions that the Quest 2 gives you, right? So if you're not really comfortable with these three positions, then yes, this is a very important upgrade for you. And well, the IPD, the interpupillary distance, you can set it in software and then motors will put the displays exactly where you need them to be. So this is a huge advantage. Then you have pancake lenses, those clear pancake lenses here in the Pico 4, and here in the Quest 2 you have those Fresnel lenses with those concentric rings. And because of those concentric rings, you do have something like God rays, which kind of shine and which is not like the best kind of experience in scenes with high contrast. Here you don't have it because you simply have those clear lenses and you don't have those concentric rings. So that looks simply way better in direct A/B comparison. This is not without glare, so this also has some glare, but in my opinion, it is much better than what you see with the Quest 2. Also, you have a bigger sweet spot. You put it on here with the Pico 4, you're in the sweet spot, and you have a wider FOV. And that is very noticeable. So if you come from the Quest 2, you loved it, but you want a bit more immersion, well, the visuals and the optics and the FOV of the Pico 4 will give you that. So in terms of the hardware, there's absolutely no question that this is better. Then also in terms of comfort, well, I have absolutely modded the Quest 2, right? With the Bobo VR M1 Plus, and this is great. I enjoy it. But out of the box, the Pico 4 is already a super comfortable headset. It is lighter, it is super balanced, and you nearly don't feel it on your head. So this is well done, and again, overall, this is simply the better hardware. So if you don't care about those exclusive games on the Quest 2, and if you don't have a huge library and have to give it all away, I believe that the Pico 4 is a solid technological upgrade. And for us VR enthusiasts, we want that, of course. And I can tell you right now that, in my opinion, the Pico 4 right now is the best PC VR wireless headset. So using virtual desktop, this is just simply so beautiful. And I've shown you some through the Lens videos of, for example, Half-Life Alyx. So if you want to play your PC VR games wirelessly, this is the way to go. If you already enjoyed virtual desktop or Airlink on the Quest 2, and if you want an upgrade for that, having more pixels, having wider FOV, then this is an amazing upgrade for you. However, I also need to tell you that is true for virtual desktop, which you have to buy for an additional $20. And I'm telling you, these are the best $20 that you've invested in a long time. So the Pico 4 also comes with its own streaming solution, something like Airlink, but well, from Pico. And that is okay, it works, but it doesn't work as well as Airlink or virtual desktop. So that is important. Also, if you're using your Quest 2 wired with a USB-C cable to your computer and you love the experience, this is probably going to be even better than if you use the wired experience with the Pico streaming software that comes here out of the box. It is okay, it works, but the maximum resolution that you can set right now is 2160 by 2100 pixels, and that is okay, but not good enough. So, dear Pico, you have to increase that resolution. You have to improve that streaming software because that is not up to snuff, and people will need to buy virtual desktop to get this amazing, that amazing streaming experience that people are used to from Airlink and from virtual desktop on the Quest 2. Let's talk about the controllers for a moment too. These are the controllers of the Pico 4, and are they as good as the Oculus Touch controllers? Yes, absolutely. These are really good, actually. And because of those rings, the position of those rings, well, they don't touch each other when you're close to each other. So that is good. Of course, you could also simply buy the Oculus Touch Pro controllers for $300, but probably you simply go for another headset. These are too expensive. So this is really good. Does this have capacitive touch, just like the Oculus Touch controllers? Yes, it has it. So that is cool. These controllers are really, really nice, and they can absolutely compete with the Oculus Touch controllers, and they even do some parts better, as in those rings. And they do feel like just quality, just like the Oculus Touch controllers. So you will have a great experience with them in VR. One more thing to consider, of course, if you want to upgrade to the Pico 4 is, are you comfortable with Chinese companies? Pico is a Chinese company. The mother company is ByteDance, which also owns TikTok. So if you're not comfortable to buy Chinese companies' products, so if you feel like, okay, I cannot buy a Xiaomi phone, or if you feel like, hey, I cannot buy a DJI drone, right? DJI is also a Chinese company. Then you should also think about, are you comfortable with buying the Pico 4? But that's something that you have to decide for yourself. But I believe it's fair to mention it here, since also I've mentioned the privacy concerns that I had with Facebook forced login. So it's just correct to also give you this information, and you have to make the final decision about it. So overall, I'm really happy that there's now real competition on that standalone market, right? Before it was just the Quest 2, but now, well, the Pico 4 is a really good alternative. And you know what? I waited for this video until I knew what the Quest Pro would be all about. But now, since we know what the Quest Pro is like, I believe, yeah, very few people are going to upgrade from the Quest 2 to the Quest Pro simply because it's so expensive. So right now, the question is really, do you want to go for the Pico 4? Or do you want to wait this out, wait 1 year until the Quest 3 comes out? So hopefully now you have a bit of a better idea what to do. So I really hope that this video was helpful for you. Obviously, it was not this huge comprehensive video where I compare each and everything. This will most probably also come here on the channel, but if you watch this channel, you will get a really good idea about this headset and of course about all the other future headsets that are coming to the market. So if you are into VR, you must absolutely subscribe to this channel. Now over 70,000 people are watching this. And also, click on the bell button so that you don't miss any of our upcoming videos. Give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. And if you have any more questions, please do put them in the comment section. That's also really good for the algorithm, so I would enjoy that. And of course, if you want to chat with me or this amazing community, come to the MRTV Discord server. The link down in the description of this video. That's everything that I got for this video, and now I'm looking forward to see you in the next episode.